All right, this is day number 37. Let's take a listen back. This one I also do not have the Pro Tools. Actually, this is in Logic. Don't have the Logic session for it because I did it with a friend of mine, two friends of mine, and it's on one of their computers. And like a goofball, I didn't ask for the Logic session. I was just happy with the bounce. So all we have is the stereo file to like listen back to this. Again, like I wish I had the things so I could talk about all the tracks, but just listening back to it, we can go through it. So there's that piano, that's me, and then that guitar that comes in, that's my friend Jack, another producer. And then we have this like really heavy beat drums programmed by Sam, the guy whose studio I did this at. And then there's that synth pad that I want to say is sidechain, and that's why it's dipping. I want to say that's how it was done. It's not actually programmed in the synth, but I was just like, we need like some kind of pad. We need like a square wave or a triangle or something like in the background. It's like, and then of course with the sidechaining, you get this really sick effect. So yeah, some powerful stuff with sound design there. And this was written. We wrote a few songs in this session, so this is one that I can share. My friend Jack works a lot in like rock and heavier stuff, and at the time he was working with a lot of like female rock artists who kind of, I mean, this is almost like, to me, feels a little like dark pop too. It's not necessarily like, classic rock. Maybe a little more on the metal side, if I'm honest, of like what I think of it. So that was our challenge, was to write for that. That's what Jack wants specifically. He's like, I'm working with these female artists, and they write this kind of music, like this kind of dark pop rock kind of sound. So then that was, we were like, well, it was only the first time that I had worked together with either of these people. Yeah, crazy. The first time I had worked with either of them. So, the first song of the day, if you will, is just for us to kind of familiarize ourselves with how everybody works and, what we can contribute. And so it was easy just to jump off that platform of like, well, I'm working with this person. I'd love to write a song I can pitch to them. So that's what we did. And it's kind of like, again, this is not really something this is why I like working with people, because this kind of song is probably not something that I would do on my own, because I don't listen to a lot of this music on my own. But working with somebody else who does, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I can apply everything that I know into this sound. Like, I want to say I had some specific notes about this voicings he was playing on the guitar. And that harmony, I was like, oh, we need a harmony in there. Maybe do the harmonics at the end. Like, even though I might not be super familiar with the genre, I still feel like working with people that way, I can have opinions, or I can find out that it's kind of cool to find out that I have opinions in genres of music that I'm maybe not super familiar with, that I still, like I said, can apply everything I already know, and like, well, what if we did this, and what if we tried that, and what if we bring in this other thing, and we need this kind of synth sound, and I feel like I know that, and then I'm like, well, I've programmed that kind of synth sound before, so I can again apply that knowledge to this new thing, and then we make this unique product. All right, that's it. I played through it twice. I feel like that's all I can really think about, all I have to talk about. So, in the description is a link to my SoundCloud where you can find this song and all the other songs that I've written so far on this 100 song journey. And also in the description is a list of all the plugins and equipment and everything that I use to make this sort of stuff happen. So that is all. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.